always afraid I won't turn on my microphone. Everybody's in place, okay. The time is 8 a.m. and a special called emergency city council meeting of the city of Denison, Texas is now in session. Pursuant to Chapter 551 Texas Government Code, the council reserves the right to convene an executive session from time to time as deemed necessary during this meeting to receive legal advice from its attorney on any posted agenda item as permitted by law, or to discuss the following: consult with attorney on matter in which the attorney's duty to the governmental body under the Texas disciplinary rules of professional conduct conflicts with the chapter, and or consult with attorney about pending or contemplated litigation or contemplated settlement of the same. Passage and effect of House Bill 347. The time is 8:01 and the council is now in executive session. The time is 8:27 and the council reconvenes in the special called emergency session. Item 2A, receive a report, hold a discussion, and take action on a resolution directing the city manager to prepare the necessary service plans for areas in the city of Denison, extraterritorial jurisdiction to be considered for annexation into the corporate limits of the city. Mr. Rex.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. You all know that our vision for Denison is to be a community of choice with exceptional quality of life, quality housing for all income levels, ample opportunities for employment, and a rich and varied shopping experience. So it's the city's intent and in the best interest of the public that we retain our ability to do that and achieve those goals within the framework established by our city charter and state law. We've experienced a tremendous amount of growth over the past several years. Much of that growth has happened on the southwestern part of Denison, right on the edge of our city limits. And we've annexed new land to help accommodate that growth. A good example of this is Gateway Village. We've invested a lot in Gateway Village and other developments, Preston Harbor, Cold Creek, other areas of Denison that are growing. And to protect those investments made by the city and its development partners, the city of Denison has been exploring opportunities to annex certain lands within its ETJ. Currently, state law provides that Tier 1 cities, which are cities in counties of population 500,000 or less, may annex land within the ETJ or extraterritorial jurisdiction with or without the consent of property owner. This is one of the many tools we have to help manage growth. Recently, the Texas House and Senate passed House Bill 347, which restricts the ability of Tier 1 cities to annex land within its ETJ. While the bill has been passed by the legislature, it will not take effect until signed by the governor, which could happen at any minute, or by Saturday, May 25th, this Saturday, whichever occurs first. Fortunately, the changes in law made by the bill allow the city do not apply to the annexation of an area for which the governing body of a municipality has adopted a resolution to direct the city manager to prepare a service plan for the area on or before the effective date. So the resolution in front of you will allow us to preserve our annexation ability and fall under current city or current state statutes instead of the change to law that will be in effect with the passage of House Bill 347. So the resolution applies specifically to some of our ETJ areas, and I'll just talk about those briefly. The area bounded by FM 691, US 75, Texoma Parkway, and Spur 503, what we call the Teresa Drive Donut Hole. Land west of US 69 near the US 75 interchange. Land along FM 84 between US 75 and the Preston Harbor development. And then all land west of US 75 in the city's ETJ between FM 691 on the south and FM 84 on the west. So basically for all western portions of Denison, we want the resolution to cover everything out to our western ETJ. And that's what the resolution and the exhibit to the resolution will have. So again, the resolution doesn't indicate that we're going to annex these areas. It simply means that we want to preserve our ability to annex these areas in the future if needed. We've spent months studying, since we adopted our comprehensive plan, studying possible annexation areas. We don't want that work to be in vain and want to plan to continue studying these areas over the next few months and bring recommendations to the council. When the plans are more complete, of course, we'll work closely with anyone involved in those areas and explain the city's intentions. So with that, staff recommends approval of the resolution, and I can respond to any questions. And of course, City Attorney, appreciate her help on this as well, and she can respond to questions as well.
Questions from council? A motion.
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to approve resolution number 3977 to preserve current annexation authority and direct the city manager to prepare service plans in accordance with the resolution.
Second.
There is a motion by Mayor Pro Tem Adams, a second by Councilmember Greenleaf. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. The motion carries. I would just like to say that our city has seen tremendous growth in the last several years, and it's important that the public understand the action that the council has taken today, that it is solely for the purpose of preserving our right to have a very important tool for controlling that growth, and that is the ability to annex areas in our ETJ. So let me reiterate that this does not mean that we will exercise the right to annex. This simply means that the resolution is solely for the purpose of preserving our right. And bottom line, this really changes nothing. We've always had the right to annex, and this just continues our right to annex. So nothing changes. We just move forward with making Denison the community of choice with tools that we need in order to be able to do that. So, any comments from the council? If not, there is no further business to come before this body, so the time is 8:34 and we are adjourned.